So hello guys, what's up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are you all doing? Hope fine. In preceding videos, I spilled the tea on resume secrets. I showed you guys also how to write cover letter that screams hire me already, and I even shared the list of all the organizations handing out the golden tickets, that is the certificates of sponsorship here in the UK. I want to believe that most of you all, you've seen that video. If you're an aspiring healthcare professional, you don't want to miss out in any of these episodes, okay? Trust me, just endeavor to catch up with those videos right after watching this one, all right? So guys, after dropping that epic list, one of you awesome viewers hit me up with a burning question: how to tackle the NHS statement of purpose, guys. And you know what? I'm at your service. Your wish is my command. So buckle up, okay? Because in this video, we are about to dive into the world of crafting a killer statement of purpose for your NHS jobs, okay? So guys, if you're just meeting me for the very first time, you're just stumbling upon my channel for the first time, you're highly welcome. Thank you for stopping by. My name is Chisom and this is Mrs. Lepa's series. In this channel, I'm all about helping you secure that dream job, you know, from your home country, from the overseas, relocate to the UK and thrive abroad. I share life in the UK, living abroad and all that. If that is what you like, if that sounds like a cup of tea, why don't you hit that subscribe button and join this growing community, okay? Shout out to all my old and returning subscribers. You guys are the real MVPs. The love is massive and I know that. Thank you all for your support. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the engagement. Thank you for all your supports, okay? Alright guys, let's talk about the NHS statement of purpose, okay? So the NHS statement of purpose, the cover letter is to the private care homes as the statement of purpose is to the NHS. Okay, if you already know how to draft a cover letter, you are very close to getting it right with this one. It's like the cover letter basically for private care homes, but you know, a little bit more, you know, encompassing, so to say. So I get it, it can be intimidating, but you know what, fear not. I've got tips in this video that will make it a breeze for you, okay? Stick around because this video is packed with golden nuggets to guide you from start to finish. So now guys, before we jump into the nitty-gritty of drafting your statement of purpose, let us first of all quickly understand the NHS job application process. Knowing what the recruiters are looking for will give you a significant advantage. Like I told you, if you already know how to do your cover letter for the private care homes, you are very, very close to knowing how to do it. It's just understanding the key elements and knowing what the recruiters are looking for. NHS jobs typically requires a well-crafted, detailed statement of purpose, one that showcases your passion for the role, your relevant skills, and why you think you're a perfect fit for this role. So the goal actually is to stand out in a competitive pool of applicants. You guys know that NHS is broad, like the competition. You can imagine the competition yourself, okay? So guys, I'm going to be displaying on my screen a real sample statement of purpose. But before we do that, I'm going to be breaking down for you people the key elements that make a statement of purpose shine, the key element that will make your statement of purpose to stand out. You must understand these elements because what I will be showing you is just a sample to guide you, okay? Not for you to copy it and paste it verbatim like I usually tell you people. So to be able to craft yours from the sample I'm going to be showing you and with the guidelines I'm going to be showing you, you must first understand the key elements. So grab your notepad, you won't want to miss any of this, all right? So the very first one is your introduction. Start with a compelling introduction. Share your personal anecdote, your passion for healthcare, what you're bringing to the role, your experience so far as you're coming into this role. Make them want to keep reading, make it compelling, make it engaging, okay? Secondly, you go over to telling them about your educational background, showcase your qualifications, briefly outline your education and relevant professional experience, okay? Highlight how your background has prepared you for the demands of the role, of the healthcare assistant position in this case, okay? So after that, the third thing you have to do is to tell them about your passion for the role. Let your enthusiasm shine. This is a chance for you to now convey all your genuine passion for helping others. Discuss specific moments, okay? This one is not theoretical, practically moments or experiences you have that have solidified your commitment to the career in healthcare, okay? Fourthly, you go ahead and tailor all these, your skills, your abilities, and everything that have made you feel that you are a strong candidate for this role. Tailor it to the job advert Okay, if the job advert says they want this to the job requirement, tailor it down to the specific requirement of that role. The last thing you will now do is to tell them why you want to join the NHS. Okay, maybe you've been in the healthcare or you're in the private sector. Why are you now leaving the private sector to join the NHS? This is your opportunity to tell them. Or if you've never been in healthcare, if you've been in another sector doing your thing and now you want to join healthcare, why are you now joining the care system? So you have to tell them in the last paragraph, this is why you are not joining the NHS. By then, you must have done your homework. You must have gone to their website, studied about their ethics, their ethos, their mission statement, their vision, everything, so that they will know that you understand the assignment. Then demonstrate that you've researched the NHS and you understand its values. Very importantly, you have to explain why you want to be a part of this healthcare system and contribute to this mission that you have. Okay, so guys, it depends on how you are convincing. Let me tell you, even if you don't have experience in care, even if you don't have experience in healthcare, your statement of purpose, how convincing you are in your statement of purpose, can be what will make a way for you when you're applying for these jobs. It doesn't even matter if you have experience, paid experience or unpaid or anything. Your statement of purpose, you must make it convincing. You must make that employer want to meet you. Okay, so this is your opportunity to say it all, like spill it all, convince them. That is just the essence of your statement of purpose, just like I told you people about your cover letter. Okay, so guys, now that we have covered the essentials, let's put theory into practice. I'm going to walk you people through an example draft. Okay, remember that this is just a template. Feel free to personalize it as it matches your unique experiences and aspirations. Just like I've always told you people, no two individuals are the same, so you must modify it the way it suits you. Okay, so that at the end of the day, you will not be writing the same thing this person. It shows that you understand it. Really, if you don't understand it, that is when you'll be doing copy and paste. If you understand the guidelines in this video, there is no way you won't be able to modify these things to suit you, tailor it down to you, your aspirations, your background. So I'll be showing you guys my screen. We're going to be talking about it together. Then from there, we shall proceed. Okay, guys, so before we start the statement, let me show you a typical job advert so that you know where we are going to be bringing out the words with which we are going to draft the statement from. So when you come to a typical NHS job advert, it's going to look something like this, where you see the details of the job. This is the location, the contract type, salary, specialty. This one, the specialty is care of the older person. Okay, you read through the job details and all that. So where do you find the person specification and the job requirements? Apart from the general job overview that you will see around here, you will see the skills, essential criteria, and then the other desirable criteria. This is the essential criteria for the experience. You must be a healthcare assistant, qualification, willingness and ability to undertake NVQ level 2, and then, or you have NVQ level 2 already. These are the essential criteria. And then the skills are here. You also go and click on the job description. In every job advert, there's always this document that is attached to it. You're going to go and click on it. This will now take you to the file where you will see the whole details of the job requirements and what have you. Okay, so this is the detailed job description, and they say please have a read through the attached job description and person specification before submitting your application. Okay, so let us go to this job description and person specification before we now go and draft the statements of purpose. So this is the person specification of the job: education and qualification, willingness and ability to undertake NVQ level 2, NVQ level 2, experience and knowledge. Experience as a healthcare assistant is desirable. And then skills and ability: understanding of quality and change in the clinical setting, ability to communicate, able to present factual information, and understanding of organization of nursing care, basic IT skills. Guys, you remember, if you had been following this series, when I showed you how to do your resume, remember the section where you're going to be putting these whole details in your CV, your skills and abilities section, skills and personal ability section. That is where you will capture all this ability to develop effective interpersonal relationships and with colleagues in the healthcare setting. After putting it under the skills and personal abilities in your resume, you are still going to buttress more on it in your statement of purpose. Okay, so don't forget that basic IT skills in email, basic understanding of NHS issues, all these are still going to be captured in your resume. After that, you're not going to go to your personal statement to explain more on where you have put these things into practice, to buttress more on the point and show your abilities or your achievements. Okay, All right, guys, so this is the long-awaited statement of purpose. You start off with an introduction. I am excited to apply for the healthcare assistant position at so place, your hospital or your clinic or your NHS trust. With a strong background in health and a deep commitment to patient well-being, I am confident in my ability to contribute to the exceptional care provided by your team. I am an experienced healthcare assistant with dash number of years of experience working within a care home or working within a domiciliary setting or working volunteering activities, whatever it is you're bringing into the job. My background includes for example, your background might include geriatric support, dementia care, assisting individuals with special needs, disabled people, assisting disabled residents, and the rest of it. For the purpose of this video, of course, they are looking for people with a background in geriatric support, that is care of the old. So if you're applying for a job like this and they say they're looking for people with experience in taking care of the older person, you're going to say that your background includes experience in geriatric support. Okay, over the course of more than this number of years in this field, I have honed my skills in person-centered care, observation, and sensitive personal care tasks. Okay, so you go ahead to say, my approach is client focused and flexible. Now you are going to be getting these attributes from the job requirement. You remember the job requirement where they said they need somebody that is flexible, who is client focused, who has genuine passion for doing this and that. You are now going to be using their word, giving them back their word, rephrasing it now in, elaborating on it and giving it back to them. So my approach to care is client focused and flexible. Of course, most of the NHS trust, most of the care homes, the approach is always client focused and then you're flexible. Okay, with a genuine passion for building a career in health and support. I believe my diverse work and life experiences have equipped me with transferable skills that closely match the job description and person specification. Okay, my previous experience as a healthcare assistant has equipped me with a solid foundation in patient care. I have a proven track record of delivering compassionate and high quality care to patients of diverse backgrounds. I am skilled in performing a wide range of clinical tasks such as taking vital signs, assisting with mobility, and providing personal care. I understand the importance of maintaining patient dignity and privacy while ensuring their comfort and safety. Now, this is from the job description. When you go to the job description, you look at those things they are expecting you to be performing, to be doing in this role. That is what you're going to be putting here, that you're skilled at doing it. Okay. Now, one of my strengths, and of course, this is already included in your CV. You've already put in your CV, your first job experience is that you're a healthcare assistant in social organization, your duties and responsibilities, you are performing these duties and responsibilities. Okay, you go ahead to say, I understand the importance of maintaining patient dignity and privacy while ensuring their comfort and safety. As much as this is like the general etiquette of healthcare assistants or care and safety and all that, it is general. You need to mention it even if it's not in that job description, but then make sure that while you're still mentioning it, those ones that are in the job description, that you capture them. Okay, this is like the general. Anybody that is coming into care, of course, knows about personal dignity, knows about compassion, empathy, safeguarding, and the rest of them. You need to mention them in your personal statement. But as much as you're mentioning them, also look at the job description. What is required of this role, so that you bring it, you incorporate all of that into your personal statement. Okay. So one of my strengths is my ability to establish strong rapport with patients and their families. Okay, I believe that effective communication and empathy are essential in healthcare. You remember where they said they need somebody who has effective communication. So you're now bringing it in. You see how you're bringing it into your personal statement. I believe that effective communication, the key word here is effective communication. How do you bring effective communication into what you're writing? Because it was mentioned in the person specification of the job. Okay, I believe that effective communication and also empathy was mentioned. I am a good listener and I strive to address patients' concerns and needs, creating a positive and supportive environment. An example of my adaptable communication skills and empathy involves a resident with dementia. Older people, most of them are usually having dementia. It's not like it's just for the old, but a good number of them have dementia. So if you have worked with older people, there is no way you wouldn't have come across ones with dementia. And this role is care of the older person. You're now trying to tell them that you are knowledgeable, you have experience in taking care of the old, and some of your clients also have dementia. And this is how you usually handle the everyday challenges they throw at you. Okay. An example of my adaptable communication skills and empathy involved a resident with dementia who often expresses a desire to go home. If you're well, if you're well skilled, if you're well experienced in handling people with dementia, you understand, you will know that they usually have this desire to go home. They're at home, they are in the care home, but they'll tell you they want to go home. They usually say they want to go home, if you get what I mean. So, and I adjusted my communication style to provide reassurance, diverting her attention to a more comfortable topic and ultimately enjoying a cup of tea together. Okay, so by the time you diverted her attention, she even forgot about the going home she was talking about, because it's usually like a phase, it just comes and goes. Okay, once you give them something else to talk about or something else to do, they forget about that going home. Okay, so I have also calmly addressed residents' concerns, intervening at appropriate times to resolve issues swiftly and effectively. Okay, so in this paragraph, you have shown how you have put in your empathy, your communication, because it is an essential criteria in this role, how you have put it into practice. Apart from mentioning it in your CV that you have compassion, you are compassionate, you have empathy, you have good communication skills, this is more like bringing it into practical terms. How did you use it? How was it in real time, in practical time? How did you use it? Okay, there are so many things to talk about. You can talk about how you helped a disabled patient. If your area of expertise is in people with special needs, you can talk about how you helped them navigate their daily challenges. Whatever it is that you have experience in, you can talk about it here. Okay, now furthermore, my dedication to continuous improvement in healthcare is demonstrated by my eagerness to pursue an NVQ Level 3 certificate in care. This is assuming you don't have this NVQ Level 3 already. You know that in the job description, they said NVQ Level 2 and above, or NVQ Level 2. So now you're trying to tell them that you either have the NVQ Level 2 or you are pursuing the NVQ Level 3. This paragraph is to tell them about the qualification. What is your certification and what input are you making to grow yourself? Okay, I am committed to continue my education in healthcare to stay up to date with the latest developments and best practices. I am eager to collaborate with the healthcare professionals at this hospital to provide the highest level of care to the community we serve. You mentioned the name of the hospital or the name of the trust, or what have you. Okay, so conclusively, I am enthusiastic about the opportunity to contribute my skills and dedication to your healthcare team, and I am fully prepared to maintain high standards of patient care and uphold the positive reputation of your organization. Okay, this is just concisely, straight to the point. You captured everything you needed to capture without being unnecessarily so long. Okay, now let me address my reason for wanting to join the NHS. Just in case you're coming from a care home, because your experience, of course, must have been in a private care home. If you're coming from a private care home, this is where you bring in what is your reason for wanting to join the NHS. Why do you now want to leave the private sector? Because you already told them you have an experience in care, which you must have gotten from private care homes. So why do you now want to join the NHS? Okay, this is where you now tell them why you want to join the NHS, okay, or why you want to join health and care, the care industry as a whole. That is if you don't have experience in care. Now, let me tell you guys, sometimes when they say they need somebody that have experience in care, let me tell you what you don't know. A strong statement of purpose can boost your chances even when you don't have experience in care. It all depends on how powerful your statement of purpose is, how convincing it is for them to give you that opportunity. So assuming you are just coming from the care setting, private care setting, and you want to join the NHS, this is where you tell them this is your reason for wanting to join the NHS. While my experience in the private sector has been valuable, my desire to join the NHS is driven from several compelling factors. You first tell them that NHS is renowned in its commitment to providing healthcare services that are free at the point of delivery and accessible to all. Okay, this aligns perfectly with your personal values. You could have your own reasons, any other reason at all you can think of. Secondly, NHS offers a diverse and inclusive work environment that embraces people from all walks of life. Before you even start this application, already you have gone and you have seen the values, the ethos of the NHS. So those are the things you're going to be bringing in this section. Those are values, okay, that it aligns with your personal values. This is why you want to join the NHS. It shows that you have done your assignment, you understand the NHS. Okay, so in summary, My qualifications, training, experience, and personal qualities make me a strong fit for the healthcare assistant position at your NHS trust. I am confident in my ability to provide exceptional care, communicate effectively, and contribute positively to your organization. I look forward to the possibility of working together to make a meaningful impact on the lives of those people in need. Thank you for considering my application, and I am enthusiastic about the opportunity to maintain high standards of patient care within the NHS. Okay? So that is it, guys. Very brief and straight to the point. As much as you want to elaborate, you want to say a lot about what you've been up to, where you've been, from which sector are you migrating to this sector, still make it concise, still pick out the key factors. Okay, that is it, guys. Let's go back to the other part of the video. So guys, there you have it, the ultimate guide to crafting a top tier statement of purpose for NHS jobs, tailored specifically for the healthcare assistant position. Okay guys, like I always tell you people, the most important thing is to understand these guidelines. Now the assignment you're going to do after watching this video is to bring this job advert I displayed, bring it and compare it with the statement of purpose that we have just written, because like I told you, everything in that statement of purpose I drafted it from the job advert. There is no template anywhere that is automatic. Okay, it's when you see the job advert then you know what to write. So what you're going to be taking out of this video is to understand the essentials. Once you understand the key elements, like I told you guys, what I do here is to guide you on how you can do these things by yourself. Okay, trust me, once you understand the key elements, don't be interested in copying and pasting. Don't be interested in just seeing the words so that you can know how to know. Be more interested in looking at this job advert, looking at this statement of purpose that we have just both displayed, matching them and seeing, read in between the line, see how I bring in each of the requirements in the job, see how I bring it into the statement of purpose that I've written. Once you understand these key factors, there is no advert you see that you will not be able to modify, no matter what that is. Okay, so I encourage you to study it, understand it before you start drafting your own. That is just the essence of this video, for you to understand what the NHS statement of purpose is all about. And that is why I started with showing you a job advert first, showing you the person specification of this role and where to find these documents, and then showing you how to write the statement of purpose so that you understand how two of them correlate. Okay, so guys, remember that your statement of purpose is your chance to shine. It's your chance to shine, guys. So take the time to make it authentic and compelling. All right, so guys, that's a wrap. If you found these tips very helpful, or if you have any burning questions at all, do not hesitate to drop them in the comment sections below. I understand that you people want to come inbox, you want to discuss privately, you don't want every other person to be in your business, but then dropping it here in the community helps us all to learn. Because by the time I give you a response, some other person who is in the comment section will be able to find a guide through the questions that other people have asked. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with dropping it inbox, but please, I encourage you people to always use the comment section so that at least our community too will be quite engaging. If you've been watching up to this stage and you've not subscribed, I don't know why you're not subscribing. I don't know why you're not liking. Please let the number of likes in this video be equal to the number of views. I keep on seeing videos of 200 and something, 300 and something views and 12 likes. But guys, 12 likes, please give this video a like now if you've not done so. Just once, don't like twice, just once, so that YouTube can spread it to as many audience as possible. Until the next time, guys, you stay awesome, stay motivated, and I'll catch up with you guys in the next video. Okay, bye bye.